Hello and welcome. This is the Connector's Edge podcast. I'm Marian LaSalle, my co-host Ricki McKenna, and our special guest Shawn Snyder. Hi, ladies. How you doing?
Good.
Great.
Good, good, good. So we are produced by the Connectors Business Network, which has a lot of different programs and things going on. Let me just tell you a little bit. So one of the things that I love the most is our book club at 1 o'clock Central Time. Every Monday we have a book club. Right now we're reading The 12-Week Year by, who is that? Who is that guy? I have the book right here.
I've forgotten.
Brian Moran, okay? And we are just finishing up. We got about 2 more weeks for this book, and then the next book. Really excited about it. I know even Ricki's going to try to make it. It's called Start With Why, and it's by Simon Sinek. So those things are happening every Monday, and you just need to be there. So go to connectorsbusinessnetwork.com and look for a way to either come in as our guest or to just sign up. It's only $10 a month, okay? Not only do you get the book club, but you also get every Thursday. We have a new teacher, not new every Tuesday, every Thursday. We have a teacher, a trainer, a workshop host who is helping you with your business. So it could be anything from Marketing Made Easy, which is this Thursday. Next Thursday is the Connectors Classroom. We're going to be learning all about affiliate marketing and how to create a links page. So that'll be fun. And then people like Red O'Loughlin who come in as an expert on so many different levels. The man is amazing. He is going to be helping us with our authority, building our authority using the written word. And that is really powerful. And, we also have a brand new, just launching here in May, we have a brand new group called Visibility Power Hour. So what that means is you need to be ready to promote whatever it is that you're thinking about, whether it's an affiliate program or your product or your service. It doesn't really matter what it is you're promoting, but the Visibility Power Hour is going to help us all, whoever shows up, it's going to help us get the word out, to be seen, to be heard, to just be able to share your vision, to share your products, your services, and all the cool things that are happening with you. So why not come and join us? This, to me, is one of the best things that's ever happened. So I am the chief connector, which means I help the people get seen and heard in different ways. As you can tell, we have these different programs going on, and the podcast is just one of them. So we do this every week. We have on exciting and cool people that have a message that they want to share. And today is Shawn's. So I have known Shawn for many years. We were at a conference together in the Dallas area, and we were talking about podcasting, I believe. And this was like how many years ago, Shawn?
At least 10 plus. Yeah.
I know it, right? And so we have maintained a friendship and been in each other's lives, in and out for 10 years, talking about different things, but we always come back to it's about the friendship. It's about the connections that we make. And I love that. So I've known Ricki probably even longer than that. I mean, I don't know.
Definitely longer.
It's not, it's not like a one and done friendship here. This is people who have relationships that go beyond business. They go beyond. So let's get started. And I know that Ricki has the first question that we're going to be asking Shawn. Go for it.
Thank you, Marian. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Shawn. I'm glad you're here.
Good morning. Thank you.
What I think our viewers would like to know is not just what you do, but why did you decide and really choose to work with teas of all things? I mean, Americans drink coffee, ta-da, so does everybody else in the world. But I think tea is one of the oldest beverages that is continue to be drunk on,
That's good, Ricki.
on a daily basis. And I'd like to know what inspired you to start your business with tea.
Okay. Well, I'm a gardener. I love to garden,
Ah,
and herbs are just a part of that. And about 10 years ago, I got really sick and with an autoimmune disease.
oh,
And I I I needed something to redirect my mind, my spirit. And I took a class on herbal tea and I just fell in love with it. You know, I have more peppermint growing in my yard than most people should ever have. It's just I love growing the herbs. And then I learned how to blend them to bring them together so that they would work together. And they helped me to feel better. I can't say they helped totally heal my body, but I felt better. And it just became a passion of mine. So the very first tea I created was a peppermint tea because peppermint's so easy to grow. Even,
yeah,
I grew it
true.
so easily. And then, I just kept going and experimenting and um, got to the point where I ran out of room. And so I'm like, I love these herbal teas so much that I wonder if the public would like them. So we went out to the farmers markets, and people are very interested in them. So that's how
Wow.
the little business began.
Yeah, and I think today it is so much in the forefront because herbs are being kind of takes some industries a little while to catch up with real people, indigenous people. You go back centuries, and people have been drinking tea, not coffee, tea, because I think of the fact that you can make it from herbs, you can make it from plants around your house. I have rosemary growing, and I used to have spearmint growing as well as peppermint. And it's so easy. And the thing from my perspective is, I can remember years ago, maybe, oh gosh, I'm dating myself, 45 or so years ago in New York, I was working in Manhattan, and one of the women in the office that I was with had a stomach ache. And I said to her, "Do you have any mint tea?" And she said, "Yeah, I think we have mint tea in the, breakfast room or whatever it was, lunchroom." And so I said, "Try that. Try, make it strong so that it should help your tummy feel better." And a little while later, she came to me and said, "Thank you, thank you." Her tummy, it settled her tummy. And I think, is it basil? That's another tummy settler.
Yeah, basil will work also. Peppermint helps
Yeah.
headaches, so
Yes. The oil,
that's
I
what.
know, if you rub it on your temples, will help headaches.
So I can name lots of other little things like willow bark is great for pain, you know. So chamomile and lavender are help for getting sleep and things like that. So these herbs, I tell my people, I'm like, you tell me what's wrong, what doesn't feel good, and then I'll go and find the herbs that will help with that. And
Bless
then,
you.
yeah, that's you know, just become a passion of mine. I really enjoy it.
Yep.
Oh,
And the thing about it is, and Marian, you know this too, herbs are medicinal.
Hmm.
They've been medicinal ever since they came up out of the ground, which
Hmm.
also tells you something else about what we all should be eating, things that come up out of the ground. Not all things, but but particularly things like herbs and plant foods. And
Yeah.
um, to me, herbal teas have become my go-to. And I'm a nutritionist, so I look for things that enhance the body. And to me, teas are one of those super duper things. And I found some teas that don't agree with me, but usually those are more commercial teas. and I don't know what they do to some of them, but how do you prepare your teas?
Well, it depends on which herb I'm working with. So if it's like a light herb such as peppermint, I just warm the water up and let it steep for just a couple of minutes, and that's enough for just a light herb. Now, if I'm dealing with like willow bark or something that has a bark to it, I'll recommend that they let it steep in hot water for 5 to 10 minutes, and then pull the herb out of it and drink it then.
Do you know what else comes from willow bark?
Aspirin.
Aspirin.
That's right. That's right. And that is a pain handler.
Yes, I actually had a wound on my foot in December, and it was like a raw. That's the pain I felt. It was a raw pain,
Mm.
and just doing a willow bark tincture a couple of times through the day helped so much. So
Can you tell our audience what a tincture is?
so a tincture is when you take the herb, in this case, a willow bark. So I guess that's not a herb, but
Right. Well,
it's the
just
bark.
grows out of the
And
ground.
yes, there you go. Thank you. And then make it, covering it with vodka, and I put it away for 6 months or 6 weeks, I'm sorry, and pull it out and pull out the willow bark and strain the liquid, and that creates the tincture.
Okay. Now I know somebody's going to say, wait a minute, vodka is alcohol. Why, what does the alcohol do? Does it go away?
No, it doesn't. It actually, I don't even drink, so I'm not here to give vodka a good name. I'm just like, that's how I create the tincture. That's how I was taught to create
Uh-huh.
it. And it can last in your cabinet for years and years and years. Just, alcohol doesn't dissipate or anything like that. Um, but now, if you don't want the alcohol, but you're still looking for like a liquid type of medicinal issue,
Mhm,
I
mhm,
use glyceride and
mm,
glycerin and create a glyceride. The exact same way I put the herb in and then cover it with the glycerin,
mhm.
sorry, and let that sit for about 6 weeks. And that way I can pull it out. That's for children, for people who
Right.
don't want the alcohol.
Mhm.
So we try to make sure that we can help any of our people that need the help from the herbs.
Yep. I think, yeah, Marian,
Yes.
I,
Oh,
I,
man,
I
I
really
can't wait to
think,
jump in here, man. I am so excited. I can hardly stand it. So, I am so glad that you went from just offering to your local residents in your area to going online. So, I know you have a website now that offers different things that they could purchase. And I am on one of your programs called the Tea Teaser Club. And
I
I
beat
was
it.
just, yeah, you just ordered yours too, Ricki.
Mhm,
I want to tell you about my favorite tea. Now, I haven't tried them all yet, of course, because the Tea Teaser Club gives you 3 teas in these little bags, and then you get to try them, and then you can order a bigger bag. So that's exactly what's going to happen with this one because it's called Plum Delicious Herbal Tea Blend.
mm.
I'm telling you, this is the best tea I have. I sound like an infomercial now, but it's true. This is the best tea I've ever had because I'm looking for the only thing I could ever find was the red zinger because it was strong enough for me to go, tea's okay. It's just kind of mild and everything, but I needed something with some flavor. So I was telling Shawn about it. She goes, "Oh, don't you wait. This next month you're going to get some flavor." And I'm like, "Yes." So I'm looking forward to a bigger bag of this. So I know that I can order that. But also, I'm also looking forward to having iced tea. So we just came out of winter. If you can
Mm.
call Texas having winter, I mean, it's cooler, and it's actually cold some days. We drank a lot of hot tea, and now I'm ready to experience the cold tea. So there's all kinds of great and wonderful things. Now, what I found is when I went to Walmart to buy a way to get, because this is loose leaf tea. It's not what I was used to. I was used to bags. Okay, so I didn't know what to do with this. So I had to have Shawn educate me on how to do it. So I purchased this. I love it. I love it. I love it. I don't know what they call it, but it's a little device that you put the tea in, and then you have a little lid here, and it steeps, and it sits right in your coffee cup, right? And then you just pour
Called
the
an
hot water.
infuser.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
Oh,
Well, once it's finished brewing, then this lid can go here so it doesn't get all over your table and your desk and everything. So I love that, and I love the fact that I not only got this education, but also my ability to work with the owner of this company, Shawn Snyder, to help me figure out what it was that I wanted. Okay. So, like she said earlier, if you have a problem, you need to let her know what it is. If you have headaches, if you have tummy aches, if you have nausea all the time, people have problems. They have cancer or whatever they have, they're on drugs, not drugs like a drug addict, but drugs to maybe help you with an illness or something. And sometimes, it upsets your tummy. All you have to do is let Shawn know. So that, sorry, I'm going to be taking up a little more time here, Ricki, but I got to tell you about what happened. So we had an expo here at a resort. It was a resort, and we put up a table, and one of the ladies that is one of our she's one of our leaders. Okay, she does the first Monday of every month talking about marketing made easy.
She's a member of the Connectors Business Network.
Yes, she is. And she is a yoga instructor, an online yoga instructor. And so why does she, do the marketing made easy? Because she's so good at it. Okay, she knows marketing. She took a lot of courses, a lot of training. And so anyway, she came to the expo because she lives near me. Okay. And while she was there, she was demonstrating one of the things that Shawn is preparing right now, which is a weight loss tea. I'm sure it's not called that, and you can't really claim weight loss and all that. I'm sure there's rules and regulations, but I can talk about it. It was a hit. It was such a hit. She brought enough for each of us to taste it, and we all loved it so much. And we're excited that you're available as the owner and the mixer of these teas to do what we want, to have the flavor we want.
Wow. Custom tea blending.
Custom tea blending. Thank you for the words. So anyway,
that is so unusual. Wow, Shawn,
I'll let Shawn talk a little bit about what all the stuff that I did, but I did bring one more out here, and this is called Sage Sore Throat Tamer Herbal Tea. So Becky had a sore throat one day, and she kept going, I got a sore throat. And I said, oh, look, in the Tea Teaser Club, I got it's Sage Sore Throat Tamer. So anyway, I want you to answer some of those, talk a little bit about all this cool stuff that I just mentioned.
Oh, yeah. And can I run and get my tea ball? Because I have something else that people might find easier to find to put loose tea in. Go ahead and start telling us how that works, and I'll be right back.
Okay.
So what we do is, Suzanne is a good friend of mine as well. And we are talking that this is what she would really like to find. And I'm always doing research. And so I came up with this blend that has different things that helps with the hunger pains and things like that. Fenugreek. Yes, to help curb your appetite. And fenugreek is something that it's like, it reminds me of a rice. It kind of puffs up, and as it's wet, which it gets wet with the tea, and then as it dries up, it gets tight again. So it's just something to use in the tea to help you to feel fuller. And that's why I love doing this. If you made me sit in a room and put labels on packages and that type of thing, that's not what I enjoy. I love like hearing what she wants and going out and like trying to find ways to fulfill that. And we do have a strict rule that we play with a tea for at least 30 days in-house before we give it out to our customers and our clients. That's why Suzanne was the very first one that got a sample of this, because Ron and I sat there and drank tea, and we like it. What's it taste like? Taste is a big thing. Funny, I didn't care for the taste of it. Everybody else likes the taste of it, and that's just the way it is.
Different,
with
okay. Yes, I admit it's different. Okay, it's not a taste that I have ever tasted. Something Greek. What was the main flavor?
Fenugreek.
Fenugreek.
Can you put it in the chat? Can people pick it up if they see it in the chat?
No, they can't, Ricki. Only us.
Okay.
It's FUNEGREEK, and that's loose. I'm not sure that's the way it's spelled or not.
Wait a minute, I'll look it up. Hold on.
Okay. I just wanted you to know how much I appreciated the fact that you're willing to create new flavors, new blends, new things for us.
That's an incredible service.
That's unheard of, it's just beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, but that only goes so far, because I don't do anything with caffeine in it. The main reason is because I can't have the caffeine. I started all of this for me. As selfish as that sounds,
No,
and then
not selfish. Self-care.
Yes, exactly. And so there's just some things. We only do herbal teas. We don't do anything with the black or the red or white teas. Those are the Chinese teas. I can't remember the name of them. Ricki, maybe you know what the name of that is called, but I don't deal with them. I have enough to learn and to keep myself busy with just the different herbs that we do.
Well, I know there's oolong. That's the only one I could think of at this point. And I don't know what they're made from. Do you?
It's a Chinese tea. They call it. So what we drink in European countries is called a tisane, because it doesn't have the caffeine in it.
Oh, I've heard that word and I didn't know what it meant.
Yeah. So here in America, we just use tea. If it's got a hot water with something steeped in it, we use the word tea. But especially over in Europe, they know what a tisane means, that it's an herbal drink, where we don't draw that line here in America.
Ricki, did you want to show us your tea ball?
Yeah. Yep. Tea ball. And it's like a little strainer, and it comes apart. And I've used it even in cooking. If I wanted to put something like a sprig of thyme or a sprig of some herb, I will put it in here instead of fishing for it, when the dish is finished, the soup especially. It just is all together in here. But this is fabulous for tea. That's what I bought it for.
Fantastic. Thank you.
Yep.
Well, I'd like to show you.
You'll find these in most, even the grocery store. And some of them don't have the mesh or, strainer, but they have something with a lot of holes that keeps the leaves in, but lets the liquid brew through.
Interesting. I'd like to demonstrate the box that the Tea Teaser Club comes in. It's absolutely beautiful. It's, of course, Simply Herbal Teas, the name of the company, and this is the Tea Teaser Club. Can you guys see that okay? And then inside is one of my favorite things. It's like a party in here. It's like a party.
Can't see it, Marian. Oh,
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
straws?
This is just what do you call that stuff? I don't know.
Like
Spaghetti?
colored shredded paper.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But what another thing that comes with it,
Excuse me.
and you might want to talk about this. There's a for people who are using these herbal teas to to help with something like constant headaches or whatever it is that they're trying to battle or when trying to, make themselves feel better. She has this thing that comes with it, and it's a tracker, and it allows you to track when you drank the tea, how much tea did you have, have you noticed any I don't know, you could talk a little bit more about it. Also, it comes with stickers, little cute little stickers.
Oh,
This one
neat.
happens to say um, productive tea. Productive tea. And so there's a lot of cute little things that go in there, as well as a little card for each tea telling about it, what's in it, and what it's used for, and that type of thing. It's Shawn, all I can tell you is I'm very impressed. I am so impressed with your passion and the way you're handling your business. So all we have to do is help get the word out for you. So if you're watching this on YouTube or you're listening to this on your favorite podcast app, I want you to go to her website and check it out and then start sharing it. Tell it all your friends. Share it out as often as you can. Tell your mom, your neighbors, your coworkers, and just tell them about this company because she's here for us. And I love her and I love her teas. So thank you.
Yep. And that's how people get started in an industry that has few people with, I think, integrity. I know two women from about 20 years ago up here who began a tea company that is now in stores. And Shawn, I'm sure you would love to be able to join the ranks of those who are
Heck
in
yeah.
the stores. I really am looking forward to getting my tea sampler,
Thank you.
my
Thank you.
tea
Yeah, we
teaser,
love.
excuse me.
Yeah. Yeah, well, it is a little sampler because we so many people say, "Oh yeah, I have some tea. It's in the back of the pantry or whatever." And I'm like,
Right.
"I don't want you to put this in the back of the pantry. Here's a
Mm-mm.
couple of little samples, enough for you to know if you like it or not." Like I found out Marian loves Plum Delicious, and there's a QR code on the back of the card that all she has to do is scan it and it goes right to the website, which is simplyherbaltea.com. And
Thank you.
just go there and you can order whatever size you want after that.
Can you put the QR code in the somewhere so we can see it when it's posted on either YouTube or Spotify? That would really make it
Yes.
easy for people to do that.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yep. Great.
All
Thank
right.
you for
Well,
doing that.
yeah, we are out of time, so I'm going to invite you back already. Just get with Ricki, and she will get you back on track. I know that before we leave, you have something special that you want to talk about, a new program or something that's coming up. So take it away, Shawn.
Well, earlier we talked about how springtime is coming and we love our tea. And the beautiful thing about herbal tea is you can enjoy it hot and cold. And we're doing what I call the ultimate summertime herbal iced tea challenge. And what it is, it's an excuse for us to get together. And I'm going to show you how to make these herbal teas with fruit and ice. And it becomes the ultimate summertime drink. You don't have to worry about
Yes.
your kids drinking too much sugar or having too much
Love it.
caffeine. And so all you have to do is go to the website, and up at the top, you're going to see a button that says Ultimate Summertime Herbal Iced Tea Challenge. And that's the way to join us.
I
Oh,
got
that's
chills.
beautiful.
I
I just want
know.
to say one more thing before I say goodbye to everybody. I dislike regular iced tea, the big name, just plain old tea. but the only kind of tea that I can drink cold is herbal teas because there's something that I don't know what the difference is technically, but the taste wise and the feeling is far better with an herbal tea than it is with those regular teas. So thank you for doing that. I'm going to look forward to that. That's going to be fun. And with that, I thank you, Shawn. Thank you, Marian, and thank you, everyone out there. If you heard something here that you really liked, if you want to join the Tea Teaser Club, please let us know below. We'll let Shawn know and get in touch with Shawn directly. Can you repeat your website again, Shawn?
Yeah, it's simplyherbaltea.com.
Great. Thank you so much. And
Thank
thanks to
you.
everyone. Yes, and we will have you back again because I want to know more about the teas for myself and for my clients. Thank you, and have a blessed tea drinking day.
Bye for now,
Bye for
everyone.
now.
See you again.